Hello, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everybody else under the rainbow of our wonderful community. How are you doing today? We are back with another sexy, spicy September Otome game for you. We are over on Twitch right now, so I'll be talking to chat during this VOD, and if you want to come hang out with us live on Twitch as well, all that info will be down in the description box below. Description box. I can talk. That's fine. But today, we are looking at Adopt a Boyfriend. I blame my Patreon for choosing this, but I'm also not mad about it. So, let's go over to the game, shall we? Welcome! Welcome, chat. You're back. You're good. Welcome back, Twitch. They were so good, YouTube. They were quiet and they let me do that. They let me do that intro without interrupting me. I did it in one take! As always, I might have to move the camera, but as you can see here, we have a bunny and we have a cat. Okay. I do blame you, Tompy. Yeah? No, well, I should not have done that. Sorry. Going away. So I was setting up the settings. I was doing the settings earlier, and I just wanted to show how cute this is. So they have the text speed. Like, this is not just aesthetic. This is like what they've done for the text speed. You have the display over here. Like, they're all little windows, and I thought that was so fucking cute. And then this is where I have chosen for our sound, as well as some mixing in OBS. Keeping the voices up because I love hearing voice acting, and anything I don't have to say, the better off we are. The Bun! I know, I feel like he's gonna be really, really sweet, and I feel like he's gonna be kind of like, is tsundere the right word? Is that the right one? And he's not gonna want me, but he's gonna want me. I love that his eyes are pink. Wait, these are not personas, these are Kemonomimi? Kemonomimi? I'm good? Not a furry. Yes. This is good. This is gonna be super exciting for YouTube later because chat's just gonna make it a whole lot better. Okay, jumping in. A pet boy otome. I read it at the bottom. Ooh. Okay, so we have home. Oh, I like this. Usually you get those up here. I kind of like that it's its own little screen over here. I approve. They're like humans with animalistic character. Oh, I just never heard the word for it or read the word. Ugh. Can I use spacebar? I can use spacebar. Any game that lets me use spacebar to move the wording is good in my book. Okay, this is a little slow. Sorry. Let's do text speed. Wait, yeah, let's do text speed there. All I can do is sit here and agonize. Sit here and wait for him to arrive. Okay, first of all, if this is for a pet, sure, I will sit and wait. But we ain't sitting here waiting for no man. Going, like, no, we ain't agonizing. No! Queen, put on the crown. Let's go. I'm already, like, hyping up MC. Oh, God. Please tell me I filled in that form right. I bet something's wrong with it. Like, what if I filled my address in wrong and nobody shows up? Okay, why is that? That's an actual fear of mine. Okay, so this is the part that I really, really liked on Twitter. You could choose. And then you could choose the pronouns. So you can do a femme-looking character, but go by he pronouns. I love that. And then also blue and fucking pink hair. Oh my God. This was so good. You think you're working again, Graham? It's nice and hydrated. I told you, just need some hydration. I actually think I'm gonna go really short hair. I have been wanting to cut my hair for months, but I'm too chicken because I have curly hair and it doesn't look good short. So I've kind of been like, maybe if I shave half of my head. I'm gonna live vicariously through these characters. Can I go by... Okay, so we can only use one, but that's fine. Yes, I'm thinking. You know what? Let's go by they. I'm cool with that. So, profile picture, pronouns. I, adopter, will be responsible for whoever is sent to me. I promise to love, care for, and cherish my adoptee. Signed, Reaper. I guess has choices with that. Yeah. Oh my god, did you guys clip the... Oh my god, fuck me. Oh my god, look how cute! Oh, and I put my camera in the right corner. I mean, good. I can fill out basic details right. Totally didn't spell that address wrong. Nope, not me. I'm sure they'll still make it here though. Young, creative, wanting to find love in a new and exciting way. Oh god, why did I write that? It's official. I'm destined to spend the next few months in hellish singledom, suffering as love flounders all around me.
Okay, this game is just a little too fucking accurate for me right now.
Just a little! Okay. Maybe that's a little dramatic. I flop down onto the couch with a deep sigh and stare up at the ceiling, wishing the answers I so desperately need would appear there. I really hope this works out, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. The wedding is 6 months away, and I'm determined not to be the only one of my friends desperately alone. Date to a wedding trope? Yes. And we're back. Didn't like the singledom thing. Trope was introduced. I am back. Same with the hair. Graham gets it. I've always thought undercuts and half-shaved looks were cool, but I've grown out of my hair for so long that it's like, yeah, right? I know. Maybe I'll get an undercut. Maybe I can get away with that for work. At this point, I'm at a loss for what else to do if this doesn't go well. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to make the hasty decision to apply for a dating agency at 3 a.m. The judgmental glare of my laptop in the complete darkness wasn't enough to snap me out of the decision. It wasn't until I woke up at 2 the next afternoon to a confirmation email approving my application and background check that I realized just how screwed I was. Fuck. In the past weeks, I've had time to retract it, to put this nonsense to an end. I haven't. There's even another email attachment unclicked with details of my designated adoptee. This concept is ridiculous. Accepting a complete stranger into my home in the hopes love will blossom. I hope whoever he is, he likes a spare room. I swear the mattress in there is better than my own. Glancing around at the living room, I can see there are a few things I should probably finish tidying. Especially that application form. I wonder if my new match gets to see what I write, or if it's all done by the expert matchmakers at the agency. I regret everything. I've truly lost it. How am I even going to explain this to my friends? Hey guys, so have you heard of this animal dating agency turned social experiment? Yeah, totally a normal thing. Not at all strange. I'm certain I won't be murdered. I realize I'm fake arguing with myself out loud. I push myself off the plush couch and head into the kitchen in search of water and a snack. Water! Hydrate! I'm gonna take that as a reminder, hydrate. You guys just really wanted me to have the Nya clip, didn't you? Lots of floundering and flopping. For the record, Twitch chat is loving the word choices. Whether or not this was a crazy, impulsive decision, I'm determined to make the best of it. Even if I don't find true love, maybe I can at least make a friend with a funny story and a strange bond? True love is the ideal outcome, though. Wedding bells, dream home, matching gaming setups! Babe, I'm taking a break. Do you want some water? Hey, babe, I'm in the middle of a stream. You get me a cookie? Thank you. Like, fuck. His and her gaming setups? Oh, God. Oh, no. Please don't tell him. Please tell me this isn't him already. So, babe, someone stole my kill! I rush from the kitchen, sliding across the floor up to the door. Socks allowing me to skid like a child across the smooth surface. This is it. I settle my hand on the door handle, fingers shaking ever so slightly as I take a deep breath.
Hey, I'm Cujo.
We have voice acting! The voice acting just makes it way better for me. Oh, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. Oh my god, he's adorable! I try my hardest to hold in my squeak of delight at his adorableness, frown notwithstanding. I can't help but beam at him. A smile creeps onto his face, not quite reaching his eyes and looking rather forced. He must be nervous like I am. Bless him. Hi, I'm Reaper. Come on in. The Catboy pads into the house. No belongings other than a backpack on his back. I'm assuming his stuff is going to arrive later? I really should have read the welcome pack they sent me. My own lack of preparedness is feeding the anxiety. I hope we manage to make this work. Excuse the mess. Cujo follows my gaze around the room, eyes settling on the few strewn pieces of paper, single askew cushion, and books not quite put back in their place. His expression tells me what I already know. It's not even that messy. I'm overreacting.
Right. So, where can I set this down?
Oh my god, did they get voice actors to do every part? Okay, because sometimes they'll get voice actors to do like the main parts. If you guys remember When the Night Comes, they really only had them do some like the really strong talking, and then I had to kind of fill in the gaps and whatever. If they got someone to do every single line, or people to do every single line, chef's kiss, kudos to them. I thought this was gonna be a furry too, Graham. I did too. I'm pleasantly surprised though. I rush forward to hide the papers and fix the mess. Anywhere. Make yourself comfy. He just sit on the floor. I thought he was sitting on the floor. Cujo settles the backpack down beside the couch, making sure to do so gently. Can I get you something to drink? I count on my fingers as I recall what's in my fridge and cupboards. I have tea, coffee, hot chocolate, juice, water, soda, rum, and milk. Slightly out of breath by the end of my sentence, I beam.
Soda. Thanks.
Phew. I feel so uncomfortable. Socializing usually isn't difficult for me, but immediately I can sense Cujo is introverted. We walk through to the kitchen in silence. As I pass by Cujo once more, I finally catch the scent radiating off him. Strong aftershave, but a scent I don't mind at all. Looks cute, dresses well, and smells good. He's already ticking so many boxes. Did you get here okay? Oh, are you from around here?
Didn't you read my profile?
We are not going to mention to the introverted cat boy that we, in fact, did not read his profile. We are not. We take that to our grave, chat. We take it to the grave.
Yeah, fully voice acting is kind of rare. Oh my god. Miss Plum. If I wasn't already tired, I would be having a rum milk right now. Guess I'm caught out. Now, not if we stick to the lie. Don't do this to me, Game Reaper. Don't do it. No. No, not yet. Is the sound low for anybody else? I'll pull it up some. I focus on taking the soda from the fridge, filling the glass with ice, and pouring the drink. I'll pull it up. Let's see when he talks again, if we have it.
Great.
His voice is quite low in general, though, I'll be honest. Let's see if I'll do that. How about... put on the sound, we'll put on the background music a little bit more. There we go. That way we'll have the sound. The sarcasm dripping in his voice makes me want to zip up my hoodie and just hide. Cujo hesitates for a moment before leaning against the countertop and crossing his muscular arms across his chest.
But no. I'm from the next town over, actually.
He will love us. He's a cat boy, but he a softy cat boy, because real cat boys would be like, you know, they wouldn't give in that easily. Nope. I like him. I like him. I did not think I would like you. I nod along with Cujo as he talks and hand him his drink.
Thanks.
Soka Beach?
Yeah.
Cujo's from a small town then. I can't imagine ever living somewhere like that. I grew up here. Even went to college here.
Yeah. I went to college here too.
St. Kimu City or Kimu State? State. No way. I wonder if we went to at the same time.
Right.
Okay, so now we've gotten into this, and now it's not voice acted, which is totally fine. Which is, I can't believe they did so many up to this. Likely, considering our ages. It's weird to think we may have crossed paths all that time ago, and yet it's only now our fates have intertwined. Has your fates intertwined, or did you just put in an application at 3 a.m.? Was it really fate, sweetie? That must mean we're similar in age, too. And that Cujo read up on me. So you read my profile, then? That's so embarrassing.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm unsure whether to take that to mean it wasn't embarrassing at all, or it was fine even though it was embarrassing. I always assume the latter. This conversation is a little like pulling teeth. Cujo is undeniably cute and seems polite and sweet, but maybe it's only deep down? His body language is still closed off, too. Should we take a seat? I gesture in the direction of the living room, or the sitting room, seeking the comfort and relaxation I can get there. Sure. Cujo nods, and I lead the way as he follows behind slowly. Somehow, his footsteps are so light. So I didn't read your profile because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, I guess. And I didn't want it to become so overwhelming that I ended up backing out. I hope my truthful admission doesn't scare him away. He takes a seat among the cushions, legs kicking out and ankles crossing casually despite his stiff upper body. My eyes can't help but check out his thighs. Okay, Reaper, we went 0 to 60 on that one. Like, really? Okay, this is going to sound strange coming from me. It's going to sound really strange coming from me, of all people. Do we want true love? Or are we just horny? There is nothing wrong with either of those. I just want us in game to make sure that we know which one we want. I turn away, pretending to tidy as a way to keep myself looking busy and looking at anything that won't give me inappropriate thoughts.
Oh.
Still thinking about backing out? I'm unsure what to make of his tone, but I rush to reply. No. Okay, maybe a little. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I don't think it was this. Are you?
No.
Not yet. Oh, we got a smile! Okay, the smile is really cute. It's just the tiniest smile, but so cute. Horny. They're horny, Your Honor. With true love comes true horny. I can't wait to see him slap things off the kitchen counter. Oh my god. Finally, he cracks a smile. A smile I'm not sure what to make of either. It's a nice smile, though. His reactions can be so confusing. I sigh and hope the agency knows something I don't. Okay, good. An awkward silence stretches between us, and Cujo forces an awkward, strained smile onto his face before looking anywhere but at me. So I guess, what are you into? My desperate attempt to find something to talk about is so obvious. I know it. I'm sure Cujo does too. Photography, gaming, stuff like that. We're halfway. We're halfway there with the matching gaming setups. Whoa. Where to begin? I have so much to ask. What kind of games? My PC's in the spare room, actually. You're welcome to use it. Of course, I just built it, and mostly on my own, too. Friends advised on parts, but I actually managed to put it together. I feel a little awkward. Okay, there we go. I feel a little awkward considering the immediate reality of us sharing a space. This is the first rambling of many, I bet.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. At least until mine comes. I can't help but feel dejected for some reason. Like me and my setup aren't good enough. No 3080, but come on. Okay, but to be fair, even if I did have a partner that games, I don't want them touching my stuff. I don't want them touching my gaming setup. But I know where everything goes. I know what the setup, the layout is. Like, I have my screen at a certain angle. Like, I don't think you need to feel dejected by that. They're getting their computer sent here, which means you can play together. Game Reaper. We gotta think a little bit beyond the current horniness, because I really do. I really feel like you want that true love, but you're stuck in the horny right now, and I need us to like open the door a little bit and go through that, please. I'll steal your personal space like a cuddling cat, but also miss me with doing that shiz. I like VR, RTS, lots of different things. I can't help the giggle that comes from me. Sorry, it's just the idea of you playing a VR game, flailing around and everything.
I guess.
I suppose. Clearly, he does not see the humor. I can show you the spare room, actually. Or your room now, I guess. I have a nice-ass apartment, damn. Cujo nods, grabs his pack, and once more, I lead the way as he follows behind me. We climb the stairs in silence. I have stairs? We have a proper fucking house! We climb the stairs in silence as I bound up, 2 at a time. He takes each one carefully. You can change it around as you like, especially when your belongings come. It's not quite as I would have liked it for you, but... I pause before pushing open the door and revealing Cujo's new room. He peeks around me to take a look at the room before stepping inside and setting his backpack down on top of the bed.
Great.
It's the first thing of his in this room, and I wonder how it's going to change as more of his stuff arrives. I watch Cujo as his eyes flit around once more. The way he seems to take in every minute, that's minute, right? It's not minute, that's minute. Minute detail of a room, not saying a single word. Maybe that's the point. Does he act keenly interested in his surroundings as a way to deflect conversation? I'm busy, don't talk to me. Ah, that's okay. I don't think my internal voice sounds like his just yet. If only he'd talk more. I think I could totally nail the impression. Well, you can get settled in here later. Or now, maybe he wants to get settled in here now. I attempt to phrase it as a statement rather than a question. To say, come back to the living room with me now. I feel like I'm 2 seconds away from giving him commands to get him to move, rather than staying in this uncomfortable silence. I turn to leave the room before quickly whipping back to ensure Cujo is following behind as expected. His reaction to my sudden movement makes me spin back in an instant, not wanting to face such judgment. Usually I'd use the handrail to swing myself down off the last few steps, but knowing Cujo is watching and completely unlikely to find such antics amusing, do what you want! I know you're nervous, and I know you're kind of anxious, but it's still your home. I step down each one normally. We don't like normal here. Back in the living room, I take a seat on the couch once more, as Cujo perches as far on the other end as he can. Now that I'm sitting beside him, he seems more closed off than before. An ugly feeling bubbles up inside me. One I have to push back down so I won't blurt out something I might come to regret. Why did Cujo even sign up for this in the first place? I desperately try to think of something to discuss. Well, I really want to ask that question, but I think if I tried right now, it'd probably come out meaner than I'd really like. Ah! Did I say chemo? Chemo state. I really do wonder how close we came to meeting before. So what did you study? There's no way it could be photography because we totally have run into each other. Business communication. Business communication. Everything about that just seems crazy to me.
I wanted to do photography, though.
Why didn't you?
Not what others wanted for me.
His tone settles somewhere between dissatisfied and apathetic. Like your parents? Among others. At that, his voice wavers. He takes one long drink of the remaining soda, his throat bobbing as he does. He checks out his empty glass and turns to me. His unique eyes almost shine with the question. That's right, he has a blue and a red eye. It kind of matches our hair. I'll grab you another. I jump up and rush to replace his refreshment. How he can drink this stuff so quickly is beyond me. I'd have such a stomachache coming on right now. Okay, so in the chat, who has cats or who has ever had a pet cat? I'm just curious now. I want to get back to talking to him since he finally opened up about something. Wait a second. He distracted me on purpose. I almost poured too much soda into the glass. With his drink replenished, I tiptoe back into the room, careful not to spill a drop. Cujo gives me an appreciative nod as he takes the glass out of my hands, gripping the rim with the edges of his fingers. I hate this. I hate that. I'm like, if you fucking drop that, my glass is gone and the drink is gone. So, who else was against you pursuing what you wanted? Is that really the question we should be asking, Reeps? Cujo fixes me with a glare that tells me I won't get an answer to my question. Really? Really, Reaper? You think so? Think. You're really bad at that today, I'll be totally honest. We should play a game. This motherfucker. No cat, but you had a parrot. Okay, that's kind of cool. I look at Cujo expectantly, with a wide smile upon my face at the brilliant idea that just popped into my head. It dropped slightly upon seeing the almost scared look on his face.
Oh.
What kind of game? 2 truths and a lie, of course. It's perfect to get to know someone. It never fails. It's an icebreaker, and I hate icebreakers.
Right.
You go first, then. Smart kitten. I own at least 200 different colors and patterns of paper. I once spent $100 on a single strawberry, and I grew up in an auto shop, so I love cars. Which one do you guys think is the lie? I think the auto shop one. I don't know why. I could definitely see them having 200 different colors and patterns of paper. Miss Plum, you do have a cat. Yeah, I knew that. I think it's a car. Cars. Aha! Actually, it's a trick answer. Why? No, I don't care. No, if we're playing 2 truths and a lie, you don't get to do that, Reaper. Why am I so mad at myself? I'm with Cujo. I am now Cujo. Cujo is the main character. I'm so sorry, Cujo. I don't mean to be putting you through this. At that, Cujo almost groans. Clearly, he doesn't enjoy the game as much as I do. I did spend a lot of time in an auto shop growing up, but I hate cars. Don't tell my dad. That's not a trick question. Did you grow up in an auto? You literally said in an auto shop. Like it was like, you know, the first floor and you guys had a house on top of it. So it is cars. We were right. Whoever said cars in the chat, it was cars. Cujo simply nods. That intrusive thought pushes in. Will I introduce him to my parents? What will they think of this whole situation? It's been 5 minutes, Reeps. This is not a thing about the game whatsoever. I'm loving this. I love the MC. I'm loving Cujo. But it's also in this, I want to strangle myself. What the fuck are you thinking? I don't want to think about it right now. I don't want to think about it right now. Your turn. His eyes dart about as he thinks of truths and lies. I love seafood. I've had my appendix out, and my favorite genre of music is jazz. A seafood, appendix, jazz. Well, he's a cat, so he likes fish. I would have to... Appendix? I love the chat's talking about expensive fruit in Japan now. I don't know, Sleepy. I don't know why I'm thinking about parents in the game. Like, it's been 5 minutes. I call seafood just for the gotcha. That's a good point. Let's see. This has to be the most he's spoken so far. I like the sound of his voice. It's gotta be jazz. You don't strike me as a jazz person at all. He looks me in the eye. They're all lies! We did pull a trick on him, so he's like, let me return the favor, bitch. He looks like he listens to My Chemical Romance. Oh, that hurts me. They're all lies. Why is he being so cagey? But Cujo's eyes narrow at me, and I falter in what I'm saying. You just played me at my own game, in every sense. Okay. What should I say next? Would it be okay to take a more sincere tone? My dad is the president. Quite a clear lie, I think. I have pink and blue hair, and I'm really nervous about how this is going to turn out. Oh, yes. I get that. Don't you feel the same way?
I guess.
Could be worse, I guess. He shrugs, completely unperturbed by the idea.
Either way, you'll be fine.
His words are reassuring, even if his tone isn't. You think so? He simply nods, then turns, seemingly getting lost, staring out the window. I can understand why he'd be enamored with the view. Just beyond the wall of the house lies rows and rows of lush greenery with pops of pink sakura bursting through and making the whole street look like a suburban dream. The leaves sway gently as the petals of the cherry blossoms line the street like they're simply celebrating the fact we all get to wake up and live for another beautiful spring day. We both continue to stare, and he doesn't follow up with any more lies or truths of his own, allowing the room to fall silent. Cujo keeps confusing me. He seems to have some level of distaste for being here, yet he still finds tiny ways to display kindness. It's a fucking cat. It's a cat! I'd almost guarantee underneath the facade that he's all sweetness, and I desperately wish I could get to know that Cujo. But nothing comes easy or instant, especially when trying to know someone's heart. I know that. Either way, I'm relieved to see his posture is relaxed, as he sinks into the couch cushions and opens his body language ever so slightly. Do you like Aishi? My mention of a photographer seems to get his attention as his ears perk up.
Huh?
You know Aishi? Mm-hmm. I only discovered their stuff a few months ago, but I really like it.
Aishi represents everything I love about the medium. Their use of color is sublime, but it's the composition that's so...
Please go on. That was cute. It's almost as if he catches himself because he quiets in an instant. Seeing their colors on classic buildings feels so surreal, yet it speaks to me so deeply. I can't explain it. Cujo nods, but doesn't continue that part of the conversation further.
Oh.
So, what do you do? Finally! I think I'm getting somewhere with him. Well, I'm also a creative type, freelance artist, and I've managed to get a nice little online following from a panda character I created. He even has merch. Merch. All the best animals are black and white, I swear. Pandas, orcas, magpies, kittens. I give him a suggestive and playful look, wiggling my shoulders closer to his. What about zebras then? I'm not really a fan of zebras. I gasp, a fun fact popping into my head. Did you know the breeding of a male zebra and a female donkey is a zonkey, but a female zebra and a male donkey is a zedonk? Please tell me that's bullshit. We go and Google. Sup, Icy? Is this no, it's not. Actually, you can choose whatever gender you want for yourself. You can be non-binary, masc, or femme. But I do think the romantic options are both boys. Whoa, wait. I'm Googling this. The male, what was it? Male zebra? Oh my god. Both of these can, wait, a zonkey? What? Whoa! Oh my god, that's like, what the fuck? In contrast to a zonkey, which usually refers to cross between a male zebra and a female donkey. A donkra, it also can be called a donkra. A donkra and a zedonk are often reserved for the combination of a female zebra and a male donkey. What the fuck? I have to live 27 years on this planet and nobody was gonna tell me this? Low-key, my mind is kind of just like, the fuck blown. He's a donkadonk. Oh my god. I kind of like Donkra better, to be honest. Oh my god. I've learned something new today. Hey internet, did you know the crossbreeding of a male zebra and a female donkey is a zonkey, but a female zebra and male donkey is a zedonk? Because I didn't. And now I do. Someone would be the nicest person ever and just like get that clip for me, because I need to post that on every fucking social media that I have. Moving on. I'm sorry. I got hyper focused on that one. It's one sentence. I'm gonna need some time with that info. Yo, Tompy. Sleepy and Tompy, I appreciate you both. The more you know. You knew that, Tompy? Oh my god, nope. He snorts. Ridiculous. Right? Zedonk. Crazy, what were they thinking? I try to play off the fact that, really, I think Zedonk is a cute name. Silly, yes, but so cute. Once more, silence settles upon the room, and it almost feels as if with each passing second, the couch itself grows longer, and we get further apart. Cujo? Why did you sign up for this?
My therapist made me.
It's not necessarily something you wanna... It's not something... Oh, God. He's not here because he wants to be... Oh my god. Miss Plum about to throw hands. Who's your therapist? I just want to talk. Just want to talk to him. Just want to talk. Cocks the shotgun. Yeah, it's not how you deal with trauma. Let's see why his therapist. Let's see if we get told that. He answers without missing a beat, and my initial instinct is to burst out laughing at such dry humor. But Cujo looks so severe, even I can see it's not a joke. Your therapist?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no shit, but I do. I hope he didn't take that in a judgmental way. God knows I've had my fair share too. Here, let me do something. Where's my pen? Yeah. I didn't mean... Sorry, I had to write something down, my bad. Cujo closes his eyes and lets out a deep sigh before continuing.
They didn't make me. It was just heavily encouraged.
You went...
I want to do this, though. But
do you?
regardless of what I want, it's hard for me, okay?
Okay, so that was a lot more than the line has been written, but... Do you want to do this, sweetie? Oh, I want coffee.
I want to do this, though.
Oh.
But regardless of what I want, it's hard for me, okay?
I can feel so much in that sentence alone. His hesitation and defensiveness, but his hope, too. I understand. I feel that a little too myself. Right now it feels so sudden, so intense, and a part of me can't decide whether I made a mistake or if I just need to be patient. Patience is not my forte.
I'm trying. So, you should too.
I am! I feel such a relief at those words. It's as if the cracks in the exterior are really starting to show, to take hold.
I make no promises, though.
And there's the rebuilding of the barriers. He's trying. I can appreciate that. Even if he goes back and forth like some kind of temperamental pendulum. Maybe I'm being unfair again. A victim of my own lofty and romantic expectations. Guilty. Guilty. Interrupting that thought, the doorbell rings for the second time that day. I feel much more comfortable approaching the door this time. The tense feeling I had earlier is completely gone. I pull the door open and standing there is a handsome bunny guy towering over me. Did I get two? Why is your shirt open? Why there's a button. I'm sure there's a button or two buttons. I'm sure there's like two buttons that should be buttoned. Why is yours not buttoned? I feel like I shouldn't be looking. Oh, look how long his hair is. It's there. If he, oh wait a second. If he a bunny. Why do I get it? Okay, just going by the saying the bunnies. Why do I have a feeling that he's going to be very like let's get it on. Are you? Who's he? Hi?
Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Aramis.
I love that name. It reminds me of Artemis, to be honest, and I love that name. Aramis. Submitted and readable. you're trying to get around naughty words, submit it and read them. Plum, your creativity to get around the naughty filters never ceases to amaze me. Everyone else would just be like, I'm gonna put in numbers for letters, and Miss Plum's like, let me show you my extensive vocabulary in every sense of the word. Aramis rushes to explain. I guess the dumbfounded look on my face must be pretty darn obvious.
I believe you're expecting your match to arrive today.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I know they're supposed to be polar opposites. I just like, I don't know. I like people understanding and reading the room, because I sure as hell can't. Okay. I need to just continue with the game. He smiles warmly and rubs at the back of his neck. He's wearing suspenders too. That's not helping me.
You'll have to forgive me for running so late.
Am I hearing him right? I think there's been some sort of mix-up. The bunny's ears drop upon hearing this. Please don't show me that. I don't know if my heart can take that.
How's that?
Fuck, I'm falling for the bunny man! There's always one. I play these games, and I'm like, you meet them in order, you meet them in a certain order, and I'll go through characters and I'll either fall in love instantly or I won't fall in love for forever, and I just don't know when it will be. And I'm always, when I don't fall in love instantly, I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna like anyone this run. I'm not gonna like anyone in this game. It's not gonna work this time. Fuck, who am I if I'm not Reaper that falls in love with someone in an Otome game? And I was really feeling it, because like, as much as Catboy cute, I wasn't there. I just wanted to like pet him and be like, yo, it's okay. I was scared I wasn't gonna fall, and then Aramis shows up and fuck, I'm falling for the bunny boy. Why the fuck am I like this? God! Alright, there is no God here. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Graham! I'm back with coffee! He's hot! Me, Graham, here we go. Oh, man. This isn't good. I shift my gaze from Aramis to the door. I want to look anywhere but at him right now. The doorway is all I've got right now. Well, I lack the words to explain the situation adequately, feeling immensely awkward and out of my depth. Declining to answer directly, I simply step back to allow Aramis to see Cujo sitting in the living room. The two men's eyes meet, Aramis looking open and welcoming, while Cujo wears his apparent signature scowl. The agency sent him, too.
Is that so?
Come in, I guess. I step aside to allow Aramis to come in, unsure of what else to do. Despite the weather not calling for it, he takes the time to wipe his feet before he walks further into the living room.
Huh.
Thank you. May I sit? Of course. The man sets his satchel down. He has a satchel! I just... You're losing me, chat. I just wanna let y'all know you're losing me. Oh my god. The man sets his satchel down before lowering himself onto the good. God, I can't read these. Reaper, why would you never show your family or, you know, your IRL friends your streams? This is why. I'm losing it, chat. I'm not okay. Satchel versus Backpack. Choose your team. Oh my god, they were rivals. Oh my god. Moving on, going on. We gotta... I feel completely lost, and panic is setting in. Hydrate, Miss Blum, thank you. Aramis sits on the couch, legs naturally spreading apart as he slings an arm behind the seat. Okay, now look. I have issues. I have major issues with man spreading on public transport. I have major fucking issues with that. But in the comfort of my own home, I'm not kinda okay with it. No one speaks. Aramis smiles patiently, looking between Cujo and I while he just glares. Wait, I have an idea. Let's play a game.
Yeah.
Another game? He rolls his eyes, but it does not deter me from my plan as I grab a pen and notepad.
Oh?
Pictionary, perhaps? I hold up the pad with one hand and pull the pen lid off with my teeth before excitedly pointing it at Aramis. Precisely. Despite being an artist, I decide to keep my drawing to simple shapes and icons and begin drawing an elephant's face.
Oh.
Elephant. They're not done, smartass. I rush to draw a square with a roof on it and blurt out the answer. It's the elephant in the room, and we need to address it. What the fuck? I'm so... This got better. I'm using that. I'm using this from now on. Whenever there's an elephant in the room and I want to address it, I'm gonna get a piece of paper and be like, we're playing Pictionary for 30 seconds. Oh my god, this got better. This continually gets better. You gotta understand, a satchel needs room to breathe. He has to man spread. We are punny! Guys, we're so punny. The silence stretches on as we look around at each other. My grin is practically splitting my face in half, as Aramis looks vaguely uncomfortable and Cujo wears a look that could kill. I tried, okay? We're back. We're back, baby. Okay then. Well. Oh wait, Andrea, were you here for when we addressed the elephant in the room via Pictionary? It was just a couple of seconds ago, but that's gonna be like a main memory from this game for me. Wait a second. I need to take a picture of that plum. Accurate. Panic setting in. Panic setting in. So yeah, there's two of you. I have no idea what's going on.
It's rather simple, I guess. Who did they tell you was arriving in your welcome pack?
Reaper, why didn't you read the welcome pack, bitch? Oh no. Oh no. I'm sure this piece of fun news is gonna go down so well. I didn't read the welcome pack. You deleted it? We are a dumbass. We are a punny. We are punny. We are very punny, and I appreciate, but we are a dumbass. Reaper! We deleted it! Oh my god. I whisper, barely daring to admit to what I did. Aramis sighs, face not betraying his emotions. Oh, he cool, calm, collected. But he still thinks we're a dumbass too. I can see Cujo's expression change as his brain processes the information. From mild confusement to bewilderment to it's gonna be like anger or something.
Why would you do that?
Look, I just had that moment too. Maybe me and Cujo, see, this is it. I would romance Aramis, but Cujo would be my, yo, the Scorpio and me would be like, bitches need to die, and I'd be calling Cujo first. Like, Cujo, me, him, BFF, let's fucking go. Marked at home, good evening. No, yeah, Vivi. Oh, I forgot to change this. Let's do, yeah, let's update this. Forgot to update the Twitch stream. Cujo raising his voice even ever so slightly startles Aramis and I. I throw out my arms defensively and feel immensely thankful I'm nowhere close to the bundle of anger. I told you, I didn't want to freak out. Even Aramis shuffles a little in his seat, inching slightly further away from Cujo.
Well, I'm sure we can come to some sort of solution here.
Oh, headphones. You good? Cujo stands abruptly.
Yeah, fuck this.
Where are you going? My room. Cujo's already halfway across the room before I have the chance to even think about stopping him.
If it even is my room.
I'll come talk to you soon, okay? I call up after him as he reaches the stairs. Whatever. Fuck. I take a deep breath before letting out a long sigh.
It wasn't my intention to make anyone upset.
Headphones, get it together, buddy. I throw myself down on the couch next to Aramis, staring once more at the ceiling and searching for answers. Life hates me. I'm like exponentially fucked. I turn my head to face Aramis, whose soft, pearly eyes are already fixed on me. It's not you. He's just like that.
And here I thought my lack of punctuality might be the first issue we face.
Is that a... I thought his character design was like that of the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Are we making more references to Alice in Wonderland? Because he's got the little watch. And punctuality, like... I've connected the dots. You haven't connected shit. I've connected them. I will do that every fucking stream, okay? We both laugh a little, allowing some of the nervousness and stress to dissipate. Late a lot? I really hope he isn't. I'm not sure how well I take that, truth be told. At my question, an easy smile spreads across his face. Not at all. On this occasion, I stopped to get tea. The queue was longer than expected. You must drink fast. I'd still be waiting for mine to cool down.
Huh.
Indeed. I could do with some soothing tea right now. Or maybe something stronger to drink. Part of me just wonders if I should climb back into bed and hope I'll wake up to the problem having solved itself. This must be quite stressful, no? Aramis's words interrupt my spiraling train of thought. Stressful. Yeah, I knew this was a bad idea. That something might go wrong. I didn't expect this to happen, and now I don't know what to do, and... It got closer. The picture got closer. The hot bunny man got closer. I can do this. Aramis leans over, his long fingers wrapping... Fuck me. His long fingers wrapping around my forearm as he begins to stroke back and forth. I'm done. I'm putty. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. I am putty in this man's hand. I really fucking thought... I knew the cat would be standoffish, but I didn't think the bunny would be, you know, like, making moves comforting. I was not prepared. I'm so gone, sleepy.
Take a deep breath. We'll figure this out together.
You talking to Game Reaper or me? Because we both might need to take a deep breath. Cyber! You know how those bun-buns are. You know how those bun-buns are. It's true. Good evening, sir. God damn it. I'm almost out of water. I'm gonna have to go get more water. I take his advice to breathe and try to focus on the gentle look in Aramis's eyes, as well as the reassuring feeling of his hand on me. It's been so long since I felt an intimate touch that even just a hand on my arm gives me goosebumps. We were desperate, damn! Like, yeah, like Bunny Man hot. Like, no, I'd also get goosebumps, but sweetie, I don't feel bad for an MC. Rabbits do what rabbits do. We do love our bun-buns. His attention is so soothing. I hope so. Aramis pulls his hand away and settles it back on his own thigh. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at his thigh now, aren't we? Fuck me. So you were expecting me, right?
Of course. I'm afraid, unlike you, I did read the profile. Several times. I've been excited to meet you.
It's just the communication. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like an enemies to lovers, but I don't like a cold enemies to lovers. You know, I like a snarky, like competitive enemies to lovers trope. So again, catboy communication being so fucking little does not, nah. Communication's hot. Communication's sexy, and communication is key. Fuck me. Yes, he's so open and gentle. I know. I feel a little bad again knowing Aramis was so excited to meet me, and yet I didn't know about him. And I didn't know about him and his existence until he showed up. I had already directed my excitement towards Cujo. Really? Absolutely. I'm eager to see how the process works out for us. Sorry, that's a tad presumptuous. I know what he means, because I'm pretty eager too.
The way I see it, I may come out with a lover, or a very dear friend with a unique bond.
I want to flip this desk so hard. Everything is aligned. We're thinking the exact same thing. Buddy. Have a good one, Icy. Enjoy your drink. Have a good one. Be safe. Appreciate you stopping by. That's so touching. I can't believe how sweet and genuine Aramis is. It feels good to know Aramis is doing this for the right reasons. That's so sweet. I like that. Aramis turns to face me more openly. Yeah, the shirt is plenty open. Everything about him makes my heart swell. He sits here looking so open, his hair flowing freely with an easy smile on his face. He's so gorgeous. Everything about him. The rolled up sleeves, the unbuttoned shirt, the nonchalant hand behind the neck, and the slight man-spreading of confidence and just comfort. Sorry, that's not written, is it? I'm totally staring. So, I suppose we should at least get to know each other a little? I nod eagerly. I do have a lot of questions.
Oh?
What like? I'm practically bouncing with energy as ideas rush to my head. Are your ears soft? And I don't ask so I can get handsy. Don't take it that way. They just look so soft. Do they get tired? Sorry. Aramis chuckles, taking it in his stride. It's fine. They don't get tired. Of course not. They are soft, though I'm afraid I'm not comfortable having them touched just yet. The tips curl slightly as he speaks. I have a hard time keeping them away from prying hands. It can feel rather invasive at times, even if the intention is innocent. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I speak without thinking. A lot.
No need to worry that pretty head of yours about a thing. I understand.
You just call me pretty. Don't say that, Sleepy. I don't want it to be sus. I really don't want it to be sus. I just need a good bunny man, okay? Come on, guys. Graham, I like the suspenders. Don't knock the suspenders. I like the suspenders. His compliment flusters me even more, and I know I'm blushing. I try to change the topic to distract Aramis. Ooh, the lights change too. So, what do you do for work?
Huh.
No, I don't think he's sus. I think he is a teacher. I think he's a second grade teacher. I don't think he's sus. I think he's a second grade teacher and a freak in the sheets. I think that's what it is now. He's not sus. He just knows how to deal with children. And he has moves. So I think he's a freak in the sheets. I'm a teacher. Second grade. Well, Hakuna Matata is flop. Aramis looks so happy as he says that. Aramis is already so cute, but the fact that he teaches children and is so proud of it too, that's so adorable. I've got to ask, do you have favorites? Fun fact, yes, we do. Teachers have favorites, and if you have a teacher friend that says, oh, I don't have a favorite, I love all the students, they are lying. We have favorites. We do. It's like how students have favorite teachers. We have favorite students. Okay, so really quickly, Cujo has talked about he is dealing with something, so he goes to therapy, and they encouraged him to be in this. And while I don't think Aramis is sus, I do think there is going to be something. There's going to be something negative about him, something sad or traumatic. There is, and there has to be, because right now he is. As flustered as he's making me, he's also, again, a little too good to be true. And a part of me is like, are you being 100% honest in like small things? You know, like I believe, okay, sure. I'll believe you're a teacher, second grade teacher. I'll believe it. But did you like read my information a lot of times because you wanted to, like, you were excited, or were you doing it for some other reasons? Like stuff like that. I do not think he's 100% perfect. There is something there and I'm excited to know what it is. Cujo, though, we are given kind of the bad early on, but to be fair, the main character took it in stride. And he did say that he was trying. I do think just looks alone and kind of personality, if it stays this way, I will still fall harder for Aramis. But I'm not counting Cujo out completely because despite the communication being really tense, I do think he was more honest with us, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's gotta be, yeah, there is something. Maggie, good evening. How are you? Welcome. I will let you guys know too, I'm gonna try to get to a good place to stop just so that I can take a short break and stand up and stretch and whatnot, but we're not finishing the stream, so don't worry. So yeah, do you have any favorites? Yes, please say yes. If anyone else were to ask, no. But between me and you, perhaps. That's a yes. Yes, we do. I have favorites. The bunny shoots me a charming wink. I don't think I could do your job at all. I want to do arts and crafts all day, of course. No math, like, ever. Stick with the distraction, Reaper. You can do this. No math ever. You sound like one of my students. His laugh is so melodic, it makes my heart soar. I don't know what ah that is. Is that a scary ah or what's the ah? I suddenly become painfully aware of my poor hosting etiquette. Sorry, I've been rude. Would you like something to drink? More tea? Aramis's nose scrunches ever so cutely as he shakes his head. No, thank you. I'm quite all right for now. You have a lovely home, by the way. Thank you. I've been super lucky to get a place so young. Yes! I commented on that earlier. We have a nice-ass fucking house. I do love my apartment, though. I'm not making fun of you. I do love you, apartment. I have a nice fucking ass apartment. I sold mine in favor of teaching in other countries. I haven't been back in the state long. There's something. There's something, man. And now I can't get that something out of my head. But also, teaching abroad, I get you. Huh. That's pretty interesting. I wonder where he's visited and what he did. Damn, I bet he put that in his profile. Only I hadn't deleted it. That sounds so wonderful. I'd love to travel. With my job, I could go anywhere, but this house is my burden now. I mean, responsibility. A realization hits me. What have I done? For a moment, I take my words seriously before trying to spin them into more of a joke.
Huh.
You set yourself up well for a prosperous future. Don't doubt yourself so much. Okay, low-key, I needed to hear that. Somehow, everything Aramis says makes me feel better. He's so incredibly kind and infectiously sunny. You're so sweet. I lean into my hand and stare at him wistfully.
Oh.
Do you think... Oh, I'm sorry. What is his name? Cujo.
Will he be okay?
I need to check on him. I need to check on baby boy. I can tell Aramis's concern is genuine. It's nice he cares about Cujo's feelings. I'm worried about Cujo too, but part of me is trying not to think about it. It's kind of you to ask. I think so. I don't really know. He seems, moody, rude, prickly? I guess a little unsocial? Thank you, V. Posture check, indeed. I also need to bring my chair up a little bit more. Yeah. Oh. This has gone terribly A-wire, hasn't it? Awry. Why I say A-wire? Because awry is a word that I read but didn't know how to say until like 3 months ago. Awry. The word is awry. I've just made myself a dumbass on the internet. It's there now. It's there. I'm gonna jump out for the night. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Tompi. Have a good night. I'll talk to you sometime this weekend. Sleep well. Huh? Has Aramis shifted closer to me? Is he like a playboy? That would make sense to me. That would make sense if he was kind of just like a huge ass flirt. I don't know what to do. I suppose you'll have to make a choice. Oh no, please no. Well, that sounds absolutely awful in every possible way. A hard pass? I'd be inclined to agree there. Perhaps I should show myself out. Aramis adjusts himself, looking like he's preparing to actually leave. No, I'll fix it, just not quite yet. Inside, I'm screaming for Aramis to change the subject, for him to talk about literally anything else.
Huh.
I understand. I do feel we have a little more to get to know about each other before any drastic decisions. Aramis, you glorious, wonderful mind reader. Agreed. I'm almost bouncing in excitement again, eager to know more.
Oh?
So, what brought you to the agency? Aramis tilts his head thoughtfully. His forwardness is so appealing. I hide my face in my hand a little and mumble. My friend's engagement.
Oh.
Oh, a success story of the agency? I laugh painfully. No, just another horrific realization being pushed in my face that I'm terrible at finding love and destined to be alone for the wedding. Stop rambling, Reaper. Stop pitting yourself while you're at it, too. Just looking for a date for the wedding? Please tell me he does really think that. No, oh my god, no, that sounds so awful. I do want something beyond that, of course. Aramis slaps his thighs. I'll make you a deal.
Regardless of what happens, if you're still single, I'll be your date for the wedding, even if it's just as friends.
But is he genuine? What? Is he genuine? I don't know. Aramis, I don't... Am I reading too much into this? It's totally possible. No problem, Graham. Enjoy the chores. We'll miss you. Bye.
Though, I am hoping it'll be as something more.
Just fucking blushings. There's fucking blushies! Damn it. He blush. The way his tone changes makes me tingle, yet his offer's so kind, especially coming from a relative stranger. That's so sweet. You would?
Of course.
Part of me just wants to hug him, but it might be a little too soon for that. I'm guessing you're looking for something serious too, then? Absolutely. I find the process strange, but at least very intriguing. I must admit it's hard not to have certain expectations, though. Aramis relaxes more, leaning back even more casually as he thinks. I definitely have my own aspirations. It is strange, though. In my defense, it was a spur-of-the-moment 3 a.m. kind of thing. I rub the back of my neck. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but he might as well get used to it. 3 a.m. Is such a late bedtime a usual occurrence? More than it should be, really. That is something we'll have to work on. Something just clicked. Aramis is probably older than me. Or maybe he just has a mature air about him? He definitely seems more put together than I am. My decision wasn't spur of the moment. I really couldn't get the idea out of my head. Such lofty goals. Then I looked into it and saw the background checks, the safety assurances. It all seemed so serious. I'm glad he's sure of his decision. Ah, yes, waking up to the email that a full background check had been authorized and done was weird. Glad they deemed me normal and responsible. Did they really deem me responsible? That's questionable. And you too. It's good to know Aramis is unlikely to have a shady past. We're still questioning it though. Man, the devs were like, oh yes, everyone's gonna think he's too perfect, therefore we must put this in. Yes, I would say you're the one more at risk here, but hopefully you don't feel put off. I shake my head. I already feel comfortable around you. And Cujo, I guess. Safe, really. If I didn't feel comfy, I probably would have snuck off to call the police, but I do feel comfy. So...
Huh.
That's good to know. Aramis leans forward then, finger resting on his chin as he smiles.
Oh?
I must ask, was there a reason you specifically chose an animal folk agency? There are similar agencies. There are similar other agencies. He's asking this like I planned that. I wasn't aware that it was an animal folk agency. I may have been tipsy and I was on a certain website and got an ad. You're... There's only two websites I can think of. Like, there's one type of website, and then there's an actual website that I can think of. That would give you an animal folk dating agency. There's... This is fucking great. Oh my god, I cannot get over this. This is great. Honestly, I thought it looked so shady. But like you said, looking into it more made it seem legit. You were tipsy! You were probably drunk, honey. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
A certain website, dare I ask?
Sir, you know, and I know, and MC Reaper, the Game Reaper's trying to pretend that we don't know, but you know and I know. So, even Bun Pro knows it's sus. Oh my god, I don't think he knows, he doesn't know it's sus, he knows it's a Why did he latch onto that bit? We all latched onto that bit. This is getting... I love these. I love these moments in Otomes. They're just little... You don't expect it, and it's just great. It's just great shit. It's not what you think.
Oh.
About the website or the dating agency? The dating agency. God knows what website he thinks I visit now. And why'd he jump to that immediately anyway? Some concerns had crossed my mind, yes. Some people don't have the best intentions with someone like me, and that would be quite upsetting. I hadn't considered that either. I suppose some people like Aramis may face fetishization. Being fetish. People having a fetish for bunny men. There we go. I've found the word that I can't say. I cannot say that. Fetishization. I can't say that. It's actually quite hard for me to pronounce. Anyway, people that... I suppose some people like Aramis may be a fetish to other people. There we go. That's how I'm doing this. It's nothing like that. Well, I do like animal folk. It's not like that.
That's a relief. I wouldn't want you to sexualize me too much. Just the right amount.
I'm done! I'm out! I'm done! Chat, I'm on the floor! I'm done! I can't do this! I can't. This is on par. No, sorry. You know, it's like a level beneath. It's a level beneath because I will never. It's a little beneath because I will never get over the boots stay on. But they were both delivered with the same energy. Coming back, chat. Cyber and the buns in the chat. He is a bunny. He is a bunny. He's got one thing on his mind. And I'm Oh my god, okay. I'll be honest. I didn't search. I didn't research. I didn't look like, oh hey, what things, like how far suggestively are we hitting these? All of this is a surprise to me. You know, I get why they added bunny boys to Final Fantasy XIV. I get it. I get it. The market's there. The market is there. Hi, it's me. I'm the market. I'm not okay. I'm scared. I choke on the air. Yep. Fuck. Sorry.
My apologies. Sometimes I can't help myself.
I can tell. The look in his eyes and the grin on his lips somehow tells me he isn't that sorry at all. I just want to know, as an aspiring voice actor, how many takes did it take for that voice actor to say that line? 'Cause one, beautifully delivered. Beautifully delivered. Two, I just want to know if they got flustered or if they thought it was funny. I just want to know how many takes. I will find this person's Twitter and at them. Wait, I'm gonna do that, guys, chat, after we do this, because we'll have a little just chatting time afterwards, remind me to see if I can find the voice actor, and I will literally tweet him and be like, I just need to know what was your thinking going into that line. I have questions, okay? Questions that I need answers to. So this is on you guys. I need you to remind me. Please, please, please. Dark Mirage, Drahoon! We don't duel here, because I always win. Therefore, it's I don't put duel in the chat because I always win. Because this is a dictatorship, not a democracy, nor is it a chance for you to show that you're worth anything. My way or the highway. What's up, Mirage? What's up, Drahoon? Oh my god. I just wasn't expecting it. It's not... I'm not opposed to it, per se. Just reading, I'm just reading the chat. I'm just reading the words that are there. I'm just reading the words that are there. That's what the words said. I'm reading the words. I'm not opposed to it at all. Though the more he continues, the more inappropriate my thoughts are going to get. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Huh.
I'll ease into it more in the future. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. That in my heart, I would appreciate that. Mainly so he doesn't catch me off guard. And I have the chance to flirt back. You gotta give me the chance to actually flirt back, you know. Look, oh, look at those eyes. Oh, now, okay, Game Reapers feeling themselves are like, okay, we're in this. I got 2 hot boys, 2 hot men in my house. Like, time to turn on the flirt. Aramis's eyebrows, Aramis's eyebrow shoots up as his eyes glisten in interest.
Is that so?
I need you to stop, please. I need you to stop. I nod somewhat shyly, then turn away. Oh, come on. I need the confidence. Talking with Aramis is so fun, and our chemistry is instantly great. I bring my eyes back up to meet his, and we hold each other's gaze, magnetized as neither looks away. I watch the blush crawl up his neck and feel my own to match. I really can't help myself. My apologies. Me either. We lightly laugh at each other's statements before Aramis's eyes flicker away. Is there a chance I can take you up on that tea? I'm parched and haven't had much to drink at all today. I thought you got tea before you arrived. And here we begin, chat.
About that.
I stand and indicate for Aramis to follow me through to the kitchen. As he stands and walks alongside me, I can finally appreciate just how tall he is. I try to steer my mind away from inappropriate thoughts. Honey, I'm good because one of us has to, and it's not gonna be me. So that was an excuse to cover up the fact you're late. Aramis, now I'm beginning to doubt what you said about never being late. We might have an issue after all. We make it through to the kitchen, and I set a pot on the stove as I grab a mug for us both.
I stood outside for half an hour trying to calm myself down.
When I turn to face him, I see his ears have drooped after saying that, and I begin to feel terrible.
And now you feel bad for teasing me, right?
Just tell, like, I mean, if you were nervous, it's cool to be late. Just for the record, if you have friends who are late and, like, you know, they have issues with anxiety, or, you know, they're introverts and you've invited them to this huge ass party or this huge ass club. Shut them up there. Excuse me. You don't get to say shit if they're late. Because as someone who has a little bit of an issue with that. Like, I don't do well in like large crowds of people that I don't know. Nothing makes you feel worse than telling someone that you trust, hey, sorry I'm late. I had to kind of get up the courage to come, and be told, oh my God, it's a party. Why do you need the courage? It's like, it's not, courage was the only word I could think of, bitch. I'm very, very overwhelmed. Like, no, we don't do this. We don't do this. Of course I do. Here's me thinking you're just a chronically late person and I'm about to go all in with the jokes, and you come out with that! He perks up, but the bad feeling remains somewhat. It's not a big deal. I think the water's ready to pour. The water's happily bubbling away, so I turn to the cupboards to grab some tea bags. Oh, right. I have English breakfast, Earl Grey, or chamomile. Chat, which one? English breakfast, Earl Grey, or chamomile? What's your preference? I'm chamomile. I always go for chamomile with lots of honey.
Please.
Earl Grey, please. Coming right up? I'll go for an English breakfast myself. Really, though, I could go with something much stronger. I can finish making them if you like. You can sit down and relax. Aramis hovers his hand on my back as he tries to usher me away from the stovetop. Earl Grey, Earl Grey. Such punny sneak. What? Did Dark Mirage just say bless me? Drahoon's being nice to me. Guys, Drahoon's being nice to me. I'm scared. Miss Plum and I, chamomile team. English breaky. Gray. Okay, chai. Oh, chai is good. I didn't realize we actually had a lot of tea drinkers in the chat. Usually people are like, I don't drink tea. Good. Okay, I like this. I like this community. I appreciate that, but you're my guest. With the feeling of him almost touching me, I think I'd let him steer me anywhere, in all honesty. Another time, though. I'm more than willing to do my fair share, and then some. That's all. I glance up from the tea briefly to check out Aramis. The adoring grin on his face seems to be an almost permanent fixture. Are you always so sweet? Yes, I believe so. As I stir the tea bags in the mug and watch the hue disperse, I can feel Aramis's eyes on me. So, you seem pretty sure about your decision. What did your friends and family think? A mixed response. Some are eager for me to find someone special. Some are worried this is the right way to go about it. Yourself? Aramis thanks me as I hand him the steaming mug. I haven't told anyone. I don't know how to just yet. My friends can never know. But my parents I trust a lot more. I share a lot with them. So it'd be weird not to.
Oh.
I envy that. It seems like Aramis doesn't have the same relationship with his parents as I have with mine. I'm lucky to have that, I know. I'll tell them, but hopefully once everything works out, you know? I'd rather start with, hey, I did this crazy thing, but look, it worked out! Rather than, overprotectiveness and constant concern.
Huh.
It is sweet to know they care for you so dearly. I nod appreciatively, and as I am about to resume the conversation, I hear a sharp cough behind me. Cujo, you want to come? You want to come hang out with us again? You ready? I'm not a cat person, but I do enjoy cats. And when they walk away and then they're like, they kind of skulk back in, they're like, you didn't come to check on me, or you like, I don't know. They're the kind of thing of like, I want you in the house, but I don't want you near me until I want you near me.
Have you made a choice then?
Oh, you two and your choices, okay? Give me some time. How did he sneak up on us? And clearly he isn't feeling any better. I feel so bad for him. Hi, Cujo.
So?
Okay then. No sympathy or patience from Cujo. We've just been talking. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
Please don't raise your voice.
Steeling myself with a deep breath, I turned to address them both. This has gotten even more complicated than I expected it to. If you can both just bear with me. I'm trying my best here, guys. Please.
He has nothing to worry about. Smooth fucker.
He's a black cat. Has he been... He's a black cat. Has he been abandoned? Is that this thing? Is that why he goes to therapy? Because you guys know that's a thing, right? Like, black cats are the ones that always get abandoned. Nobody ever chooses the black cat. So of course he thinks that he's the one that's good. Oh. Oh, my baby. Can I just have them both? I want to protect this thing with my life. I want to protect Cujo with my life. Oh, God. Cujo practically spits the sentence at Aramis, who almost recoils.
Please, that's not my...
I feel the need to interrupt before this escalates. Both of you are lovely. I've appreciated getting to know you both, of course.
Please, just pick so we could deal with whatever it is.
I'm sure either way it'll work out just fine.
Wait, am I picking now? As Cujo turns to look at Aramis, I'm scared he's going to say something brash again. But instead he simply nods at the other man. Aramis smiles at Cujo, who almost returns it. I wonder what's going through both their heads right now. Aramis is as polite with Cujo as I think he is with everyone. Cujo seems pissed at the situation, but not so much Aramis himself. I know neither of them deserve to be waiting around on me to finally make up my mind. I hate to think either way someone might get hurt and end up thinking the worst of me because of it. Right. This is it. I know I have to make a choice, so... Oh my god, I actually have to make the choice! Shit! 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 Oh, fuck me. This is why I don't date around. There are people, and that's totally fine. Like you as long as you're communicating with all the people involved. Some people can go on dates with like 5 different people and just be dating, like not boyfriend and girlfriend, not partners with anybody, and just be like, yeah, I'm dating right now. Like I'm looking for someone, but I'm just dating. And they'll be going on dates with a different person every week. I can't do that. So even like I can't do that. So I never put myself in a situation where I have to choose between 2 people. I'm pretty much from the get-go. If I'm into someone, I'm like, you know what? You might be handsome, you might be cute, but you, like, this person had my attention from first. So I'm going to try this with them. Like, unless something like really big happens and changes or they turn me down, whatever. But that is what it is. I don't do choosing. You know what? I think a break would be great. We are gonna come back. I'm gonna make the decision tonight. I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm gonna make it. But let me go take a break. We can all take a break. It's been a while. I know a bunch of ads have been rolling and I just haven't been the best with timing. You guys go get some water because there was some spicy content. Oh, we hit in sexy spicy September. There was some spicy content. Go get some water. I'm gonna go get a cookie because I need something to help me, and we'll be right back. Okay? Okay. Welcome back, everyone. So, I have thought about it. And I'm going to go. I'm going to stick to my gut. I'm going to stick to my type. Apparently that type is bunny boys. For this run, I'm going to choose Aramis. And then, so that I don't feel like a horrible fucking person, I'm going to play this again on my own time. And I'm going to choose Cujo because I feel really fucking bad. So, for the first run of Adopt a Boyfriend, I'm gonna choose Aramis. I will choose you. I think you both have really good qualities, okay? I do. But at this point in time, I need Bunny Boy. Yes, I've filled up all the schedule, Sleepy. It's a different one every day, a different one. I'm just doing it. I'm going. Yes, yep. Don't give me two screens. Aramis, will you stay? I swear I can feel the atmosphere shift. Why wouldn't it? I'm basically rejecting one of these guys. Cujo answers before Aramis does. Right.
Oh.
I feel so bad for Cujo. I get the feeling he'll walk it off, but I worry about how this may affect him underneath the surface. There was definitely more to his past, and he was letting me know. I meant what I said about enjoying getting to know you. I just don't necessarily think we're a good fit. I get it. He nods, genuinely seeming accepting rather than mad or bitter. I'm gonna go grab my stuff and head out. Cujo seems to puff up his chest as he faces Aramis.
Don't fuck this up, okay?
Thanks.
I won't. Thank you for understanding.
I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna choose you, honey. Don't mention it. I'll see you around, Reaper. I swear to God, if you turn out to be some psychopath or some shitty person, I will get that cat back, and he and I will kill you. I swear to God, do not do this to me, Aramis. I should show him to the door, but I feel like Cujo would rather not have more awkward small talk to deal with. Really awkward small talk. Though I'm surprised by how calm Cujo was. His words may have appeared threatening, but it seems there's some sort of mutual understanding and respect between him and Aramis. We stand in silence until we hear a soft bye and the click of the door closing. Aramis turns to me, reaching out to rest his hand on my arm.
Thank you for choosing me. I won't let you down.
Swear to God, you better not. I have chosen you. Yeah, you let a single thing, sweetie. I'm kicking you to the curb too. You think I won't grovel to Catboy? I will grovel. Okay? Don't do this. I will not be hurt by a bunny man. Well, let's try to take it one step at a time first, right? I fiddle with a cup of tea in my hands, Aramis' statement feeling a little overwhelming.
Of course.
He still looks so tense.
I can't lie. I was worried I wasn't going to be your choice.
You did have that one really good line, though. That was the tipping point. There was no other choices in this run. That was the first choice. other than appearance. So the information and stuff they gave me, that was what I went with, and that one line, it sent me to the floor. Oh? Why is that? He shrugs and returns both hands to his mug before taking a long sip of his tea, looking like it soothes him in some way.
Huh.
Just a feeling. But I'm glad you did. The smile on his face is a little uneasy and doesn't reflect in his eyes. And now a heavy feeling settles in my stomach. I want this awkwardness to go away right now. Should we sit down? Sounds good. I move around and we sit at the table, each sipping our teas again in silence. This has been quite the day. Yep, that it has. I tap my fingers rhythmically across the mug, hoping for a distraction.
If you'd like, I could draw you a bath, assuming you have one. You deserve something to relax.
See, some people would think like, oh, here we go. He's gonna be overbearing, or he's gonna be like doing too much, maybe. And I'm gonna be honest, that's not a negative in my mind, at least right now. There's really no need. I appreciate it though. Sitting here with you will relax me just fine. It's sweet he's thinking about my needs right now.
Huh.
I'm glad to hear it. I say that, yet that tense silence just seems to continue. Maybe I should write it out. Try to make it feel natural rather than uncomfy. But I can't help it. It is kinda weird though. Skipping to a milestone that's like a year or whatever into most relationships. I've never lived with someone before, but doing this way is definitely weirder.
Oh.
Cohabitating and dating at the same time. I guess we'll know pretty quickly if things are working out. I shudder to think of the outcome if things don't work out. It was bad enough having to reject Cujo. Never mind Aramis too. Though come to think of it, he might be the one rejecting me. I try to refocus and turn back to Aramis to pester him with more questions. Day? It's pointless even trying. I should have made more progress by now. Why is it that last week, with no urgent client work, I churned out piece after piece? Now my creative well is drier than my neglected skin. Must do better on the skincare front. I changed tabs to start searching for moisturizing products. Yet another distraction. But I don't know what to do with myself. My feet push my chair back and forth, pushing until I'm gripping with my toes to desperately pull myself back in. I repeat the motion in the hopes that the rocking will jiggle loose some spare inspiration. Right, I love how colorful the room is too! They really went, when it came to the MC, they really went, we're gonna make everything colorful, and there's no fucking way you can genderize any of this shit. And I love it. Nothing. I wonder what Aramis is up to right now. I haven't seen much of him since he's so busy with work. I don't know how he works almost 9-hour days before coming home to do more school-related work. The pain. It's gotten in the way of us getting to know each other, but I guess it's realistic of what life would be like if we made it. Fuck it. It's Saturday. My work isn't getting done, and I want to spend time with him. With one final push, I send the computer chair rushing backward before I spin and throw myself into action. Mission parameters. Find Aramis. Location? Home. Remember, he will ask how the project is going. Make sure to bluff. Agent Reaper, engage the target. I sweep the hallway with my finger guns before running along the wall, then tiptoeing down each stair carefully, sticking close to the wall to reduce the amount of creak. It's always that third one down that's the worst. As I reach the end of the stairs, I peek around the wall, part spy act, part wondering if I need to drop the spy act because Aramis is actually sitting in the living room. He isn't. The coast is clear. Wait, why would you stop being a spy if he was there? No, that's when you go into super spy mode. If you're gonna be a spy, you gotta be a spy. Come on. I sneak into the room, gun by my side, before getting distracted. Something's different. Something is totally off in here. It's to be expected considering the number of changes I've already been seeing around the house since Aramis officially moved in. But this is different. Almost imperceptible. Ow! Yep. Like, things are just slightly shifted. I knew it. I knew it. My foot catches the edge of the coffee table as I move by it, hitting it pretty hard. I guess that answers that. Ouch. It's then as I hop around in pain, I hear music floating through from the garden, presumably where Aramis is sitting. Target acquired. I hobble through the living room to the kitchen and beyond, stepping out into the harsh sun I feel the need to shield my eyes from. That's what I get for not leaving the house since Tuesday. Aramis sits at the garden table surrounded by arts and crafts, his expression light as he gently fiddles with small pieces of paper and hums along to his music. Hi, what you up to? I speak loudly to cut through the music, and Aramis gently raises his head, clearly pleased to see me.
Good afternoon. How did you sleep?
I know he doesn't say it with malicious intent, but I can't help but feel a little called out. I'm very well aware that I'm just now leaving my room at 2 p.m. Awfully. I didn't drift off until 6 a.m., which would be fine if I got anything done, but I didn't. Mission failed. Still not making any progress? Nuh-uh. I feel touched that he doesn't even have a hint of judgment in his tone, only unwavering support. I am like really focused on every word that he says. Like I just want to know if this is fucked up or not. I take the seat next to him and tuck my knees up to wrap my arms around them before resting my head. He leans over to his phone to turn down the music he was listening to. The warmth of the sun is already making me sleepy, but the pain is going away at least.
Huh.
I'm creating a scrapbook for class. The children will be starting on their own, and I wanted to make one as an example. He flicks the pages back to the beginning and turns the book to face me. It's been rather therapeutic. On the cover is Mr. Vale, with a glossy photo of Aramis in his work portrait. Next to it is what appears to be his 6th or 7th grade photo. His hair is shorter, but he smiles in the same charming way, just then with braces and little round frames perched on his scrunched nose. You wear glasses? No, not chooser's remorse, but he's too good to be true. So I'm just like waiting for, the other shoe to drop. Aw, you wore glasses? Aramis still has a hint of that adorkable vibe, though now I think it's more hot professor than anything. Oh yeah. Oh no, certain thoughts are creeping in.
I still have them and wear them occasionally. Perhaps I'll have to show you.
Doesn't help that I'm a sucker for people in glasses. Either. It does not help. He glances up from the book like he knows exactly what I'm thinking at that moment. Then his expression changes as his eyes flicker down. What happened to your toe? It's bleeding. Aramis moves closer and carefully takes my foot in his hand as I shriek and attempt to squirm back. Don't! And you happened?
Huh?
And you happened. I was gonna say, what? I happened? You moved the coffee table. Oh, you happened. Got it. You moved the coffee table. I stubbed my toe. It was off center. I'm sorry. Stay right there. Don't move. Oh God. Oh God, what? Aramis moves swiftly and elegantly as he bounds into the kitchen and returns a moment later with 2 first aid kits. Why 2? One is mine. I can only assume the other is his.
Oh?
May I touch again? Yes. Gently. Aramis's soft hand presses my skin, making me hiss in pain, and the need to resist the ticklish sensation. I don't believe it's broken, but I'll try. His eyes lock on the toe again, and the color drains from his face.
Admittedly, I am not good at this.
Not good with blood? Oh no.
Not good with blood in the slightest.
He's going to pass out. This isn't good. He's bad with blood, yet he still wants to help patch me up. You don't have to help, it's okay. Please, I'd appreciate your help. I have a thing. I can do it myself. You know, the concern enough is fine. The concern enough is fine. I can fix my own toe. I can put a bandage on my own toe. You don't have to help. It's okay. You don't have to help if you're scared of the blood. It's fine. I have to do it all the time for the children. I grab the first aid kit from Aramis and set up the things I need. Look away, please. I appreciate his doting nature, but I don't want to make him uncomfortable. Or even make him pass out. How would I help him if he did? I wouldn't know what to do, and it seems like far too much trouble for some slightly broken skin.
Thank you.
He turns away, and I work on wiping away the blood and covering my toe. I wiggle my toe in its new bandaged confines. I'm a strong, independent toe. Oh, it's plum. All good? I'm good, I promise. Are you? He nods, a bashful look on his face. Oh. Could you please do me a favor?
Huh.
Anything. Get me a glass so I can have some of whatever's in your pitcher.
Of course.
Elderflower lemonade. And of course. I watch Aramis head back into the kitchen. He moves slower this time, and I have the chance to check him out. How long have we lived together? Have I not been doing this entire time? It's weird. I guess right now we're simply friends? But I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice how attractive he is. I chose him! Wait a minute, wait a minute. I chose him to stay because I wanted to date. So why are we still just the friend? Like, you're here because I thought we were gonna skip a step. Like, how many dates have we gone on? Any dates? Like, yeah, you should be friends. Yeah, you should be friends with your partner. But it was kind of, you know, you get the butterflies and shit. Like, come on. His attentiveness, his good looks. I can definitely see this going somewhere. Once we get past the awkwardness. And if he doesn't put his hands on my feet again anytime soon. He returns to the glass and pours without me asking.
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's nice to get some fresh air. For once.
Oh.
You said the project wasn't coming along well? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't supposed to say anything because I know you'll be disappointed, but no progress yet. I just can't seem to stay on task, like, at all. I hide away behind my arms, half out of embarrassment and half in frustration at myself. My creativity just seems to have disappeared.
I hope I can be helpful in restoring it then, or providing a more meaningful distraction.
Are we skipping the friendship? Are we skipping the friendship step? Is that the more meaningful distraction?
You can help me put some of the pages together, if you like.
Sure, I guess. Nothing like arts and crafts to help the creativity. 'Cause that is a you know, normal thing to get creative juices going. Yeah, sure. Just give me the fucking glue. Just give me the fucking glue, man. I think I would. I flicked through the first few pages of the book to get a sense of what the theme is and the decoration Aramis has already used. Reading these pages is like browsing folklore. A part of me yearns to know more of all the little stories. Oh my god, baby Aramis! You were so tiny!
Ah.
Indeed, until just after that photo on the cover, and then I just kept growing. You have no right being as tall as you are. Aramis reaches out and pats my head for a moment, before moving to run through my hair. It's okay, short stuff. Oh my god, I'm so glad Tompy's not here. So glad Tompy isn't here. Moving on. I wiggle out from beneath his hand and turn the page to the next. On this page, Aramis has glued down things relating to his hobbies and interests. Learning so much more about you right now. Like, I would have never put you down as a bird watcher.
Oh.
I wouldn't call myself a bird watcher per se, but in my last home I had several birdhouses and feeders, and growing up I had a treasured book about birds. Was that your favorite? Aramis smiles and nods, and I wonder if he's a little abashed at my discovery of how much of a geek he is. He then flicks through again to the page of important people. Aw, those are such adorable pictures. Is that your mom? My nanny, Elsie. She actually encouraged me to pursue teaching and this process. Oh, his parents are conspicuously absent, suggesting that the distance he hinted at before wasn't just emotional. It's nice to know you're still close, but I guess I better step up my game to get Elsie's approval.
She would love you. Maybe one day you can be on this page too.
I need to get a good picture. Maybe. I blush and turn away, intent on focusing on the other people on the page, such as his childhood friends and former housemates. I pick up the stack of photos sitting beside the book and try to get inspiration for what to do on the next pages. I've got it! Milestones! Do a page of all the important events you have photos of. It's kind of a timeline of how you became you. You're welcome to take the lead. Just tell me what you need. I actually feel excited about doing this, which is a refreshing change to the way I've been feeling this week on my professional projects. Just sit and look pretty for now while I doodle.
Huh.
Understood. I might have to do one of my own. I'm sure my parents would love to see it. Part of me cringes at the mention of my own parents again. I'd hate for Aramis to feel bad because of whatever his childhood was like.
Don't do that. Feel sorry for me. I promise I'm okay on that front.
Damn, he's already reading my mind. Okay, just... You can talk about it if you want. Or you don't have to. Whatever works for you. Don't feel pressured either way. His smile doesn't waver, even with the heavy subject.
Thank you.
Now, get back to your doodling. He leans back into his seat and sips at his lemonade, content to just watch me for the time being. Guess I have to push aside the pressure of performing on the spot then. I already know what pictures I'll use and where. I'm excited because there are 2 pictures of him on his first day of school and his graduation day with him and Elsie imitating the first photo in the ladder. Oh, that's cute. I love that. I don't have pictures like that, but I love that idea. It's nice. Cyclical. Cyclical? Cyclical. I use washi tape to place down the first photo, an adorable picture of Aramis as an infant. Around it, I begin to doodle stacking blocks and other baby-related things. Can I ask a weird question? Go ahead. Did you get growing pains in your ears too? Did they ever grow weirdly out of proportion? I do believe that's 2 questions, but yes to both. The latter of which I'm sure you'll see in some of these photos. I imagine you still looked adorable. You flatter me. I work my way through the pictures as Aramis stares at me, almost adoringly.
I really should put a picture of us in here. It's a new milestone.
Is it? Meeting me isn't that big of a deal. Yes, it is! I'm me! Meeting me isn't that big of a deal. It's me!
Mm-hmm. Meeting someone special. Looking forward to the future.
If you say so. Sometimes it hits me again why I signed up for this in the first place, where this might lead. One day, hopefully, Aramis and I will be a couple. We could be a couple now! You guys are literally, like, I'm sorry, am I the only one, chat, that's like, what are we fucking around for? Like, I'm not saying we have to jump each other's bones, but like, have we not gone on a single date? Did you guys just like go straight into, you know, like living together, acting like you've been married for 30 years but don't know anything? I'm just very confused. Have we not gone on a single proper date? Kelly Mary, hello! Good evening! I've got to watch my tone because it's 11 p.m. How are you? Are you just waking up? I think you're just waking up, right? I'm gonna find a nice stopping point, and then I think I'll try to pause it when I can, or save it. I turn away in the hopes of hiding this ridiculous grin I can feel forming on my face, and I try to focus on doodling again. It's nice to doodle away with no real pressure, no demanding clients or deadlines. I suppose it's my fault for turning my passion into my job in the first place. Yet, this is where I started. A little doodling, arts and crafts at home purely for the fun of it. As I'm drawing a little graduation cap onto the paper, I hear a shutter noise and see Aramis sneaking pictures of me. Okay, I thought that was gonna be I don't know what I thought. Stop. I dread to think how awful I look since he caught me unaware, yet I'm so flustered at the idea of him taking photos of me. Wanting to take photos of me. Okay, but I can keep this one, right? His sweet laugh is almost enough to convince me. And then he puts on the softest pleading eyes I've seen, which he can do because he's a bunny. Fine, but the photo of us can wait until another time. When I don't have bedhead, unwashed hair, and a 3-day-old hoodie on. I can't wait. That's cute. Part of me can't either. The thought of having a cute picture of us together, one I can treasure. I already know that I'd want to make that my lock screen, because I'm sappy like that. Something tells me I'm not alone in that regard, though. It's not hard for me to imagine Aramis returning the sentiment and doing the same, or having the photo framed or something like that. You really are so sweet.
Huh.
I'm pleased to hear that. Part of me wants to ask about how he sees the future. I'm sure he has ambitions both in his career and his personal life, but the question seems too intense to ask at the moment, especially when I know the personal life questions set up expectations for the both of us. Though we probably should have a talk about what we're really looking for. Now doesn't feel like the right time. Instead of continuing with my questioning as I intended, I resigned myself to simply doodling in silence and finishing up the pages I'd taken the direction of. The time passes in companionable silence, the dulcet tones of the indie pop album keeping us company in the absence of conversation. Okay, I think I'm done. Back to you. With a good few pages added to the memory book, I push it back towards Aramis.
Thank you. I really appreciate your help.
Despite just handing over the book, I peer over eagerly to watch him. I wonder what else he's going to include. What else I can learn about him. What's going to be on these pages? I'm going to write a story about a treasured memory. The students can do it too and develop their storytelling and handwriting alongside their art skills. My heart does fill with joy when I think of Aramis at work as Mr. Vale. I like that last name. Can I be Reaper Vale, please? Can I be Reaper Vale? I would love this. I bet he's adored. Do you think you're good at your job? I ask, but come to think of it, if someone asked me the same, I'd probably say no. Right now, especially. I don't feel like I'm good at my job. Part of me cringes at the fact it may come across as rude. Like, I suspect he secretly isn't good at his job. I suppose so. My colleagues' reviews are all favorable. My students progress well and seem to love me. Parents too. At that I laugh. Of course parents adore him. How could they not? He even has the decency to seem taken aback by it, though. I bet they do.
Huh?
Aramis tilts his head curiously, and I can't help but laugh at his sudden strange obliviousness. Hydrate! Thank you, Dawn. I actually needed that. It's 10 a.m. Been working, but I was so happy you're still alive. Guy Mary, I hope you have a good day at work. I'm so glad that you, stopped by. You've had me on at work. I finished my work day, so I feel you. Cheers. I wish I had something stronger in this to give to you, but I hope it's an easy day for you. That was good. Well, you're sweet and attentive, but also easy on the eyes. Mm-hmm. Very, very easy on the eyes. Damn him. Even now, I'm trying not to stare too much. To you, perhaps. I doubt any of the parents look at me that... Really? Really? You sure? You really doubt any of the parents look at... Really? Honey. What a professional. There's no need to be so modest. I feel the need to fiddle to do something to occupy my hands now that my doodling has ended, and my attention seems to be on flirting with Aramis. Good, finally. I spot something perfect. Sheets of patterned paper, and I set to work. Crane or lotus? Lotus.
It would be highly inappropriate.
He's still on this. He's actually flustered.
Besides, clearly my interests lie elsewhere.
And now I'm flustered. The blush on his cheeks, his words. Is that so? I do my best impression of the sultry tone he can take on when he says those words himself. We fail. The list of parent volunteers is endless. Right, Plum? Right? Oh my god.
You have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be dreaming about this voice all fucking night. Holy shit. Clip that! Someone clip that. Oh, can I make a clip of that? There we go. Oh, fuck me. In an instant, Aramis's tone has changed to match mine, and I feel the mood shift.
Fucking finally.
Inappropriate thoughts are creeping in now more than ever. To grab him by... Oh, fuck! Just reading words, Reeps. You're just reading words. Inappropriate thoughts are creeping in now more than ever. To grab him by the suspender straps and just... Why haven't we done this already? Say something wholesome. Why? Why? Why do you want away with the sexual tension? It's not like you guys aren't in the same long game. I'm very, very confused. We're both in the same long game. Why are we like this? Guy Mary, I don't know if you know, I went on a hiatus for about 5 months because of personal stuff and whatnot, and now we're back. And this is sexy, spicy September. So, oh wow, indeed, my friend. I plead, wishing to do away with sexual tension. Huh? Excuse me? Distract me and say something wholesome. Don't encourage me, please. We're just becoming friends. My thoughts are anything but you don't need to. Okay. You should be friends with your partner. You should be friends with your partner. You should get to a level of comfortability and you should be friends with your partner. But it is okay. It is okay for the beginning to just find them attractive and want to jump their bones. That's fine. Like, you know he's a good, you know he's a good guy. Like, why am I self-sabotaging myself? Game Reaper, why are you sabotaging me? Why? Why is this game self-sabotaging? Good morning to my eyes, then. Oh, let them be spicy. What the fuck, MC? Reaps!
You can't expect me to hear that and genuinely take you up on it.
A part of me just wants to be like, go the complete opposite and start talking dirty. Just do it, please. Please throw Game Reaps completely just out of equilibrium, please. His tone is flirtatious, but also playful. I'm asking for mercy. My voice cracks, clearly betraying my predicament.
Beg for it, then.
Oh my god, fuck! Fuck. We are hitting No, you didn't. You did not just forget their name. We are hitting the partner I chose in When the Night Comes level. I remember when it got to that end game with them, and I was out of my chair like 4 times in a single stream. I remember crying. Aramis has got me out of this chair twice. The fuck? I love that everyone commented something in the chat at that moment. I have a fan on, but I also just... Fuck. Honey, oh my god. What is... What's this? This is not made by the same people. I need to hydrate. Oh, Miss Plum, you got me. Oh my god. My heart cannot take much more of this. Oh god. Fuck me. I do think I need a cold shower too. Yep. But a hydrated bitch be important. So I'm so scared, but I'm so ready. Fuck. Didn't I say that when I left? I said fuck. He looks me dead in the eye, and despite his severely flirtatious tone, the joyous smile still joys on his lips. The sound of defeat. I can't tell if he's joking or being serious. And if he's being serious... Excuse me?
Are you uncomfortable?
No, that was so incredibly sexy. I'm so sorry for whatever the game me is doing. I really want to hit her over the head with a crowbar or something. Because... No, this is amazing. It's self-sabotage, I tell you. Self-fucking-sabotage.
No, I'm the opposite of uncomfortable. I am... He cracks, chuckling softly. It's just, there's just two softies. They really are. They get 2 seconds of being like sexy, and then we're softies. Maybe this should be sexy softy September. I don't know. I don't know.
Some of the children at school, when they learn my first name, they call me Ewamis.
Ewamis! Mr. Ewamis? Sorry. Mr. Ewamis. Mr. Ewamis. I love it. I love doing kid voices. I love it. You should turn every R into a W. Yep, that just makes me forget everything and want to call him Ewamis too.
I've also gotten Mr. Whale.
Because Vale. This man needs to be jumped ASAP. Yes. Do we like ASMR Reaper? ASM Reaper. Oh, Sleepy, I like that. ASM Reaper. Well, that just sounds unintentionally rude. Delightful, though, isn't it? Young children's inability to pronounce certain vowel sounds is fascinating and endearing as all hell. Adorable. I lean back in my chair and take in the clear blue sky. Spending time with Aramis has genuinely made me feel renewed. All around, I'm feeling pretty good. Vaguely throbbing toe aside. I feel a lot better about facing my project now. So thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Does that mean I'm losing you to the bedroom again?
I mean, you could also come to the bedroom. Just saying.
I think we're both saddened by this, and yet our jobs and mismatched schedules seem to be conspiring to keep us apart for now. For now, yep. Maybe next weekend we'll have some free time?
One can dream. Thank you for your company and your help.
I place down the newly completed piece and swap it for the other one I made, taking it with me as I stand. Wish me luck. I return to my room and set down the matching piece of origami down on my desk. I hope Aramis keeps his too. Opening up the window, I listen closely as Aramis quietly sings along to the song.
Good morning.
Okay. It is 11:20 p.m. here. We're not finished with the stream. I do just want to chat and stuff with you guys, but I am going to call the game here. So I'll go ahead and save. Oh, cute. It's in a little photograph style. Oh my god, this is adorable. Yes, return to the main menu. Is that louder? It is. Okay, so like the main menu music is super loud. That's why I had to change things. And that was adopt a boyfriend. I don't know if I adopted a boyfriend or if I adopted a friend, because for some reason we can't even get on like first base. Like this is, I'm feeling a lot of again, self-sabotage from game me, to be totally honest. But this is adorable. I actually thought I would be following both routes for a while and then choosing at the end. So to choose quite early on with only a little bit of information and then continuing is something I'm not used to. I don't actually know if I've ever played a game like that. Oh my god. As you can tell, my makeup from crying and stuff, and I forgot I was wearing eyeliner. Aramis has done this to me. My god, I'm so sorry. I look ridiculous. But this is great. I loved it. I am excited to play more, and I'm going to have to play Cujo's route for myself so that I don't feel like a horrible person in the end. Again, all of the information about the game and the dev team are going to be down in the description box below, along with all of my socials. So if you want to, like, you know, stay up to date, come over to the Twitch when we're live. That would be awesome. And don't forget, this is every day. I'm either streaming or I'm going to be posting a video on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed everywhere that you need to be subscribed to. And with that, guys, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.